Hey, it's Brittany, and welcome to another year of Pack Your Baseball Mom Bag 101. I've been doing this for a lot of years and I've accumulated a lot of stuff. But whether you're new or a seasoned mom, I hope you can find some ideas from this video. It's a long one, but I did make a document that I posted in my profile and it has everything listed out for you if you don't want to watch the whole video. And maybe it'll come in handy and give you ideas when you have to pack your bag. First off, I want to preface by saying that I do have a large minivan and I only have 2 children. So all season long, we keep the back seat down and all the stuff in here. I could bring it in and out of the car, but we're at baseball all the time. It's just so much easier to keep this stuff in there at all times. If you watched a video I did earlier this week, I showed you my electronics bag. So you can head over to that video if you want a deeper look. But basically, I am a camera mom. I love taking pictures. So I have my camera, all the pieces and parts. I have my video recording tools. If you know anything about recruiting, you have to make sure you always have lots of video. So I do have this that I use for my phone. This is really nice because it actually like bends, so I can bend it around fences or I can stand it up like a tripod. I could put my phone in it. I could put our GoPro in it. So that's really awesome. This is necessary whether you're a newer baseball mom or you've been around. This is a battery pack. So especially if you have anything doubleheader or longer, you're going to need one of these. It's really best if you get the ones that already have the charging cords in them. Then you don't have to worry about packing all your cords. But I keep all my charging stuff in here. I have extra earbuds. I do have extra camera batteries. I have extra regular batteries. I have the charger for everything. So I keep that all in here. I also shared in the last video this power station that I carry. It's phenomenal, but I keep this in my car in case I need it for extra charging because you can put like regular outlet plugs in it. Now, whether you are in cold weather or warm weather, you're gonna need a blanket because you're gonna need to put it down on the ground for kids to sit on or bundle up if you're cold. This one I got from my friend Lindsay at Loudline Extras. She's awesome. It has my kid's face all over it and it's nice and big. So I love that one. It's my favorite. And I'm a little bit bougie, so I have my own little makeup bag. I carry my makeup essentials because we have some long weekends. And I usually look a little haggard by the end of the day. So try to freshen up with some powder if I remember. This is my Keep Going first aid kit. It's my favorite. It has everything I need, ice pack, bandages, all kinds of ointments and creams. This is the large size. I also have a smaller size that I keep in my car. This is my favorite, the leopard print. And if you have a pet, this one's actually specially made for a pet. It's awesome. We also carry dude wipes. Sometimes I'll have hand wipes. I have gum. Okay, this is my random bag of crap. Don't judge me. I'm a pitcher mom, so I have a couple of different squishies. Nido is my favorite brand. We also have a little pack of tissues, extra cash, hand cream, hand sanitizer, a Tide stick. We have hair clips, hair ties, pens, Sharpies. I also have my kids' inhaler in here, so don't forget the personal medications. We have contact stuff. I have one kid, he loses his contacts all the time, always have an eye problem, so keep the contact stuff. I have a bottle opener just in case. Tweezers, nail clippers, scissors, all the little things. This is another little bit of a random bag, but it's like healthcare kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you a quick story because we actually used to keep aerosol cans in our minivan and we did so many years with no problems. And then one year the bug spray decided to explode and that was not fun to clean up. So now we just stick with lotion. So actually I just got this Hunt. It's a deep free, it's like unscented. So it's actually kind of a pleasant smell, but it's a lotion. So we have this bug repellent because we like to sit in the outfield. And then we also use the Coppertone Sport lotion. Some other things we like to have are some deodorants. I have a scalp spray. We have some extra eye black and like BioFreeze. It's really important, especially with all the throwing they do, whether they're a pitcher or not, have some kind of pain relief. These pain relief rollers are really nice, whether you do BioFreeze or another brand. Extra sunglasses. We have zip ties. Zip ties come in so much handy. Sometimes our game changer video won't stay up, so whether we're trying to put it on the gate or if it's like a net, these come in handy. But don't forget scissors because you're a jerk if you put these zip ties up and you don't cut them off. You can also use these for banners or sometimes we'll put a tarp over the dugout if it's like really sunny to help shade the boys or if it's raining. I have extra ibuprofen. I have some in my first aid kit, but we go through a lot of this. I've been loving this G-Floss stuff, so don't forget some floss picks, something. I have other random safety stuff in here like a whistle, a flashlight, have a pitch counter if you have one of those, or at least get an app on your phone. And then I also have another charging pack. I have so many of these. I have my random snack bag that I always keep in here. Of course, we like pack a cooler and stuff if it's long days, but if it's like a single game, double game, I don't need to go all out, but I do always have snacks just in case they need like some sugar. I do have like Sour Patch Kids stuff, but I have a lot of protein snacks like nuts and protein bars, jerky, fruit twists. I also have suckers in here for myself. If you know, you know. Also put extra Ziploc bags. We've used that for so many different things. Extra plasticware, stuff like that. I also have an extra Gatorade and extra water and some koozies in here as well. because us Ohio parents like to have a good time. I have my weather bag. It is cool here right now. So I have like an extra beanie, extra gloves, extra poncho. I have electric hand warmers. I have a small umbrella that I keep in here at all times. I also have a black trash bag. Black trash bags, these are phenomenal because you can just take your bag when it's raining and put it in the black trash bag and you keep everything dry. And you can also put your kids' like baseball bag in it too. I also have the stakes to my weather pod. This one is not necessary, but awesome. I've posted one before, but I can post it again. But this is the weather pod. It just keeps you dry and safe from the wind and cold. I do also always keep a big umbrella in my car. So typically, if it's just like a single game and I'm parked close to the field, I'll just leave this bag in the car so I have whatever I need. And usually I don't need anything just because it's so short. But if we have double headers or something longer, I'll bring the bag with me to the field. This next bag that I'm going to show you, though, I always carry in my car, and it's just extra stuff we always have, especially because we're at the age where we're traveling a lot, we're staying in a lot of hotels, and it's just a pain having to pack it up and put it away every weekend. So it's easier to just keep it in my car. Actually, first, I had this on top, but this is my ultimate stadium sack. This is also good for the cold and for the rain. I only keep it in there during the colder, rainy months, but it's like a wearable sleeping bag, and it keeps you warm and dry. I can show you that one as well in another video if you want, but that one's pretty cool. I showed you my charging port and the first aid kits. Sometimes you're going to have a really unexpectedly long Sunday, or you're going to have a long tournament. It's always nice to carry a wiffle ball bat and a wiffle ball. This one's from Bubblegum and Baseball. She just sent it to me. She made it to match like the hype fire. So this is so cute. Kids are always playing with it on an empty field or some side area. So this keeps the feral kids entertained and out of your way. And then I also have a football because if they're swimming in the pool and they want something to toss around, you always have one, or they can throw it outside. This one is super random. Don't judge me. But I have like duct tape. I have an extra little speaker. I have a big speaker. I can show you in another video. But I have an extra back grip. I have one of these personal fans. This is our extra clothes bag. So we have these Soul Secures. These are cleat covers, so it keeps all the mud out of my car. And then it's also good if we're like walking through a store or something. So we always have those. And then we have this little baseball lifestyle outfit and then an extra pair of slides. Fortunately for me, my kids are similar sizes. So if there was an emergency and they needed to share whatever was in here, they can. Otherwise, pack it in your own baseball bag, right? We have the cooling neck fans. This gets used by all the family members. And then we got a belt, all kinds of extra uniform pieces and parts. If you have an extra pair of cleats and you're going out of town, throw that in there. Somebody might forget theirs. That'll save some parents a trip to Dick's Sporting Goods. My kids keep their own set of bands in their bag because they pitch and they catch, and so they got to make sure they warm up their arm. But I always have one in my bag anyways, just in case. You never know when you're going to need a towel, whether there's a spontaneous swimming party or the bleachers are wet. So this is another one by my friend Lindsay at Loudline Extras, and she put their name on it in the little baseball. So it's a beach towel. Lastly, I have this cheap little bag that I keep cleaning stuff in. So I have extra grocery bags. I have a roll of paper towels. I have Clorox wipes. Extra Ziploc bags, extra white trash bags. These are the organizers that I use in my bags, but I have some extras just in case if I need them for something down the line. And something we all need to have is a chair. This is my basic GCI rocker. It's really nice. You don't need a case. It has a strap for it. My favorite chair is actually my tall director's chair because I could see over everything, so it makes me up higher in the air. If you need to find that, go to my profile. I put all that up there. I also have a bunch of different chairs. I have some stadium seats. I have some other big stuff that I can show you, like my speaker. So yeah, that's what I consider all of my basics. I know it's excessive, but I've been doing this a long time, and I have 2 boys who travel, and sometimes we're in different states at different times. So it's just nice for me to always be prepared, less packing and less forgetting things. And then I can help out the other moms. But if you forget something, don't worry about it. There's going to be a Walgreens, a Walmart somewhere. And hopefully if you can't find it there, one of your teammates will have it. Shout out to my friend Ashley. This one's for you, girl. Go pack your bags. Basketball season is over. It is time for baseball.